Welcome to California Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We are in Watsonville today in Santa Cruz County, California. It is beautiful here, so I can only imagine the job of this individual is quite easy, and I say that with all the love it's intended. Her name is Michelle Templeton. She is the Environmental Projects Manager in the city of Watsonville. What a beautiful, majestic place you live in. Tell us about it.
Well, we're very lucky, and I do have an amazing job. Watsonville is a wonderful place. It's got diversity of habitat. It's got some amazing community. We're a really close-knit community here.
Let's talk briefly about diversity of habitat. A couple of years ago, you didn't realize how diverse that habitat could become. So diverse, it even came from, 10,000 miles away. Tell us about the visit by the Eurasian Cuckoo Bird.
Well, we had a visit by a rare species that had not been seen here in over 100 years. The last visit was in New York, and that drew some national, even international attention to Watsonville. And that's really when we were discovered as an ecotourism destination, and we started booming.
And it's interesting, you have a river going through Watsonville on the edge called Pato River, which means bird in Spanish.
Yes, it does.
And so whoever named that river must have known that Watsonville would become that place. Tell us more about the sensation of this bird, because you're being a little humble. So give us a sense of what happened.
Well, I think what really happened is the birding community out on the trails saw this bird.
Right.
It was a very rare sighting, and the news spread like wildfire. Within a day, there were people coming from all over the states. 30 to 40 states were represented in visitation in 2 days.
And was there a risk that if they didn't get here quickly enough, the bird would be gone?
Absolutely. People were hopping on the first flight, and some of them were staying a day or two. Some only had 4 or 5 hours and had to get back to work. And
so did you have the capacity in your local resorts? I know you have a resort district, so that's helpful.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of great hotels here in Watsonville, some amazing food. And luckily, we had established this trail system that allowed people who were coming here to get to see more than just the cuckoo. If they didn't get a chance to see the bird, they saw some incredible wetlands here.
Tell us about what happened with this bird, because I had thought, well, maybe they could bring a friend and the bird could populate here,
No, it's just a natural cycle of migration. Sometimes things get lost, and when they're lost, they find a healthy habitat. And luckily here in Watsonville, we had that healthy habitat. You don't want to encourage anything to change or be different. We're really working hard in Watsonville to make sure that we conserve things and restore them to where they are.
But it's one thing to get lost maybe from, Portland or Seattle, or let's even say Vancouver, but this bird got lost from what, Siberia?
It's Eurasian.
Yeah.
It went a long way, and that's happening more and more with climate change as it is. There's changes in temperatures and there's changes in food sources. So, birds are losing their way more and more.
Tell us about other programs that you have initiated for Watsonville.
Yeah, we have a great conservation program here in Watsonville, and we really are proud to have become leaders in the region just in the last 10 or 15 years.
And your timing's perfect. We're in the middle of a drought, and we know this is an ag area, so amen.
Absolutely.
Very prescient.
Yeah, and water conservation has been high on our outreach strategies for our water conservation in the area for over 10 years. And we've seen results from that. Our community has maintained a steady water use and a low water use, our residents have, over the last 10 years. And this year, when the governor asked folks to reduce even more, we saw a very rapid summertime 15% decrease, which is substantial. And that was our residents just saying, okay, no more lawns, we'll do it. Because we already know about conservation.
It's more than substantial, it's remarkable. There were communities that had water gains, and so I congratulate you. Her name is Michelle Templeton. She is the Environmental Projects Manager in the beautiful city of Watsonville, California in Santa Cruz County. I'm Brad Pomerance. It's California.